What's going on, blurs, nerds, and everybody in between? It's your boy Wyatt, the sensei of the syndicate, here with a just a little fun prediction for those who are wrestling fans. We had a great night for WrestleMania Night One. So night two, we're gonna go ahead and do our predictions, and then later on this week, we're gonna have just a review over WrestleMania as a whole. So. Of course, I got my man here with me, the Husky Hokage himself. One third of Things People Don't Say podcast, one half of the Victory Road podcast, presented to you by the Blur Syndicate. What's going on?
What's going on, bro? Just happy to be here. I have no idea what's going on with my mic. Not my mic, my headset. Because I can
Oh,
hear you,
I,
but I can't hear you.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I cannot.
Uh-oh.
It's going in and out. Let me see if I need. You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me leave. I'm gonna leave and come back, folks. Just give me a second. We'll tell some
All right,
difficulties this
cool.
morning or this afternoon.
I promise it was working just before we started. So it's been a long but a good weekend of wrestling. So for those who don't know, um, WrestleMania was a one part event, but then during COVID, to actually have social distancing, they broke it up into two nights. So now it's become a two-night event that spans from Saturday night and Sunday. So and it's roughly about 6 hours of wrestling over 2 days. That's not including, other brands that they have. They have an NXT brand that goes and does another 2 hours. So you have roughly 8 hours of wrestling in you got 8 hours of wrestling in less
Okay,
than 3 days.
let's try this again.
What about now?
I can't hear you at all. I don't know what's going on. Let me check my system. Make sure it's not me. I don't know.
All right.
Microphone. Everything should be going here, man. I don't.
Boing boy, boing boy, boing boy. In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
And it was just working.
Uh oh.
Today,
Are,
today, huh? Yeah.
are you gonna restart?
Give me a second. So, and I'm trying to because I said it was working. It was working.
I
All
know,
right, you're
man.
right.
So, so what we were saying from there. So now they've broken down over a couple of nights. So it's a really good fun festive event. So I had a couple of members of the Blur Syndicate over last night. We were able to watch it. Had a great time. So we'll be doing a review on that later on. Then also we have we have tonight, which has a completely different lineup of matchup going on. So there's about six matches that we do know that's happening tonight, and so we're really excited to be able to see that. So what's going to happen is once Husky gets back, we can go ahead and have a just a prediction show where we're gonna just see, who we think's gonna win, how we think it's gonna happen, and even possibly like what we think the match of the night is going to be. Because there was a lot of great contenders last night, but tonight we're just gonna see how everything shakes out. So while he's away, I want to tell you guys to definitely, if you haven't already, subscribe to the Blurred Syndicate on all your social media. It's just the Blurred Syndicate. You can be able to do that, and I want you to be like not Hulk Hogan, but just a regular Hulk. I want you to smash that follow button, and we're gonna love you 3,000 until then. So, as far as that's concerned, we have a couple of different matchups that are going on. Um, so we'll be able to talk about that. What about now?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
All right,
I
there
can.
we go. We in there like swimwear. So
Yes,
um so we just broke down kind of what's going on, what's happening as far as that's concerned. Um and so now we get to be able to kind of do the fun part. We get to kind of predict what matches you think are going to be great matches, what matches you think are going to really stand out from here. So we should start off. Where do you want to start off at?
We can start. I guess start at the my most unanticipated out of nowhere match, which would be the Brock versus Omos match.
Upper management calls him the air, the Earthbender. The way his fit comes out, but yeah, we have that one. Let's see. So I don't think it's going to be a long match because Brock is not known for long matches. And plus Omos, I think has some work that he still needs to do before. So it's not going to be a huge match as far as that's concerned. But I think I'm gonna give it to Omos. Simply because I think no. I'm gonna have to give it to Brock because Brock has been on a little bit of a losing streak, and so they need to get him a nail. And as long as Omos has like a good showing, then it'll be good for him.
Okay, so let me say this. I think I'm hitting it. We was on was with the Blur Cartel. I joke like every time we get a black champion, they come Brock running down the street, run down the street to take the belt from him. But so as much as I would like to see Omos take this one, you know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna go with Omos. I'm gonna go with, and the only reason I'm going Omos because I think there's a plan, and the plan is to bring the Hurt or maybe put the Hurt business back together, in some form or fashion. And with that, with that being said, I'm thinking like it's gonna be, because Bobby doesn't have a match. So I'm thinking almost come, they go down there, they get matches going, and Bobby shows up and just him and Omos beat the living shit out of Brock Lesnar. so I'm going Omos. I don't know how predictable that is, but I'm going Omos. Just for that simple fact that I'm thinking Bobby Lashley and maybe they reform the Hurt business even for a night or whatever or something. But I'm thinking Bobby Lashley will come out there and help Omos beat the shit out of Brock or do something to Brock to cause Omos to win.
All right, I can get with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. So the next match that we can talk about is Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell match.
So I'll go with this. I'll go first on this one. I'm picking. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. Let's see. So we had one member of the group won yesterday. Another member, Dominique, lost. Rhea won. I'm gonna get this one to Edge. It's rumored that the Brood is gonna be there. Gangrel, and I heard rumors Christian may also show up. But so I'm going to go with Edge to take this one, and then they're in the Hell in the Cell. So it's gonna be fun to see how this plays out. But I'm hoping this is a good match. I know Finn can go. I know Edge can go. So hoping this is a good match. But I'm going Edge on this
one. Okay. For the other reasons that you mentioned, I think I'm gonna go Finn because I think that Finn has a lot of backup, and I think that's going to be kind of the undoing because like they won one, and they also lost one, so I don't think they can take another L in that situation. But I'm always concerned because it is the fact that they're going. Edge is winding down his career, and I don't think that they're going to let him take too many L's, so to speak, on that one. So I'll go. I'll go Finn. I'll go Finn because like Edge is also somebody that will kind of put forward and you know, because when you're coming out of the business, you're always supposed to put somebody over. So,
True.
we'll see. So, the match that I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really expecting a whole lot out of this match. Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez, Shotzi, and Natalia, Sonya Deville, Chelsea Green, Ronda Rousey, and Shayna Baszler. I'm not expecting a whole lot. Yeah, I don't.
I, I'm kind of with you. I think this match is kind of just thrown together. I mean, if anybody, if I'm picking anybody, I'm picking with Ronda and her MMA
And
compatriot
Shayna.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But and because I don't really see. I like Shotzi. I do like Shotzi. I've been following her kind of since NXT. But I'm probably gonna go with Ronda and her friend Shayna.
See, man, I feel like I'm not too excited about it, to be honest with you.
Get it.
So we had that kind of fatal 4-way tag match yesterday with the men's side, and to me they showed up and showed out, and I was really excited about it.
I can't wait to review that. But
yeah, so I'm waiting for them to do the same from there, but
and it might be good. They might be able to put together, because you just hinting at from what they did yesterday. Just two things. I'm not even going to go into detail because I know we will be doing a reaction show.
Mm-hmm.
But just two things to pull from that, just from what I saw. The fact that they got Braun Strowman climb the top rope and jump on them, like that
was crazy.
That
crazy too.
And then Angelo Dawkins putting the Miracle Whip on the sandwich, as my brother used to say. He put the Miracle Whip on the sandwich when that hit on Braun Strowman, bro.
The hit stick. Yes. So
I'm like, he popped. Like somebody said, that's what happens when legendary. You have a legendary high school athlete meets a D1 athlete, right? Like
exactly, bro. So I'm super excited about that. The next one that we're gonna talk about is I think the one, I'm gonna be honest, I think this one has the potential of being the match of the night. And so that's gonna be Drew McIntyre versus Walter, or Gunther to some, and versus Sheamus. So who you got out of this one?
So I'm picking my guy Walter, and I know we discussed this with the Blur Cartel kind of, but I'm picking my guy Walter. I have my reasons, and I just think because I think Walter is going to be main eventing WrestleMania next year, and I don't know if he's going to win the Royal Rumble, but he's going to be main eventing one of those nights for WrestleMania next year. And I think it's too soon to take the belt off him just yet. To put him in that, start putting him in that main event, not main event, just in that top tier category. I'm thinking he gets a little bit more time with the belt, but that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm pulling for Walter in this one. I think it's gonna be a good match though.
I'm gonna go Sheamus, because I want Sheamus to win, because that's his thing that he's been doing from there, where he's been saying like that's the one title that's eluded him his whole career. So I want that one for him. So hopefully he gets it. I don't really care for Drew McIntyre.
What's wrong with Drew?
It's nothing the matter with him, but like he doesn't have like his character is not really. It's just like, hey, I'm this guy and I've got a sword. Like, and that's just a weapon, bro. You can't be bringing weapons to WrestleMania and whatnot.
This is heritage. The only problem I got with Drew McIntyre is just that when they do close-ups on him, his mustache hangs over his lip, and it just bothers me. As
the mustache and the lip, I get it.
just,
You know what I mean?
his mustache is super long, so it just hangs over his lip. It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
And when he talks, it's just, like all I see is mustache, man. But that's just like I said, that's just me being me.
I mean, yeah, the mustache gives you, like, it's great. You know what I mean? But I can see him when he gets older, just being really super old and being balded and just having just that. So, sir, right hand man
going
of
on,
the
man?
Blur Syndicate, just doing a couple of predictions for today. So I'm gonna get you caught up though. So we got first Omos versus Brock Lesnar. What you think's going on? Hello?
Can you hear us? I think he can see. Can you see us? I know you can see us.
Not John
Hold up.
Cena.
All right, there he kind of get connected.
Oh, there you go. There you go. My you know how the internet be interneting.
Yeah.
You good? Well, I had technical difficulties myself, so
So we got Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Who you got?
Brock.
I feel you. Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor.
I'm going with Finn.
Okay. And the Fatal 4-Way of the women's tag team.
I don't care.
All right, there we go. So
hey,
the last one we got is Drew McIntyre, Gunther, and Sheamus.
Man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is probably my number 3 match for the night that I'm excited for, because I love to see 3 big motherfuckers just go at it. And the fact, real shit, the fact that this is a triple threat. One thing I think people forget about triple threats is no DQ. So anything can kind of technically happen.
okay.
So who you got?
I want Walter to win, man. I want Walter to win.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. I said I wanted Sheamus. Wanted Sheamus because I wanted him to finally get that one, because plus he came back from so much, you know what I mean? Because like he had them neck things that was going on for about a year or so, where he didn't think he was even going to wrestle. And then where he's been able to not only cut weight, but then also be able to come back, do what he's been doing and putting on like really good matches with Gunther and everyone else. I want him to see, get him one. So then after that, the first person that will be available when I want Gunther to move up to being a world championship contender. So
Okay. I mean, I like Sheamus too. It's just my problem with Sheamus is I haven't forget like what they did to Daniel Bryan that year at WrestleMania. What was it? 8 seconds?
14.
14.
14 or
Okay.
16.
Okay.
The only reason we remember that is because there was a conversation with the Blur Cartel. Well, that was one of the questions.
Yeah.
Who had the shortest match? And we, Husky and I, we weren't last. So I'll say that we weren't last.
We didn't come in last place. That's all that matter.
So
Hilarious.
But yeah. I was with you. I picked Walter as well. I picked Walter as well, man.
Cool.
So the last two, we got Asuka versus Bianca Belair.
Y'all going first or me?
Whoever want to go.
All right, I got to go Asuka. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I've always been an Asuka stan. No disrespect to Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair has had a hell of a year, and there isn't too much more for her to do in the current climate as women's champion. Asuka has had the injury. Asuka came back with a bang, and she has switched her character to reflect Connor. now is the time to get that streak with Asuka back. That maybe next year or a year later or whenever we could revisit this on different terms. Because wouldn't it be dope to have a heel Belair come for people in a whole nother swap?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with Asuka right now because I love the new persona. I'm glad she's back. She looks healthy. She resonates. She's using that poison mist all the goddamn time. I love it. Man. Asuka all the way.
I'm just gonna kind of ditto what he said. I really think I love Bianca. Let's get this. Let me listen. I've been watching Bianca since she was in NXT. Man, been following for a minute. I really love Bianca, but what Sir just hinted at the fact that it's not too much more she can do in this climate right now, and him bringing up, I would love to see a heel Bianca, like just like being just be a real bitch for no I ain't gonna say for no reason, just be mad and just start wrecking because she can do it. And the fact that she's athletic and strong as she is, her turning heel and getting maybe like just going for the next few months, go on this run where she's maybe losing or getting cheated out of stuff, and let it build, and then maybe over the summer or something, it just clicks and it snaps, and she just goes into this full just rage and just starts and just switch to the heel mode, bro. I would love to see that. Maybe she can pull Montez along with it, maybe even Angelo. But like, bruh, you with me? Sit down.
I'm with you. I would love to have her Street Profits being heel. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me that.
That right there would be, I think I would love to see. But I'm going Asuka, man. And Asuka was at, one of her mentors, Greg Muta, just got inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame. He sprayed the poison mist and everything. Like she was like a kid in the candy store. She was so excited just watching him there. So I'm going Asuka, man, with this one as well.
So we got a sweep here, bros. I think I need a change from Bianca. You know what I mean? And I understand she's a role model. You know what I'm saying? But I also understand that like I would love to have an opportunity for her to, like, I love the fact where she was like, you don't even go here. You know what I'm saying? Like where she had an edge to her, where she was like, listen, I don't, you know what I mean? Like she had almost like that Mean Girls kind of feel to her. Yeah. That's what I would appreciate, because right now she's like cute, prissy, Bianca Belair. Like I have to smile for the cameras, but like I'd like to see her have an edge, and I want to see her get mad. And it doesn't even have to be disrespectful, or it doesn't have to even be stereotypical what WWE has done for black women type deal. I would just like to see her have something where she's like, cool, we doing it this way, say less. And that kind of attitude. And like you said, I would love to see the Street Profits have the same kind of mentality, because they've been doing the same shit for what, 4 years, 3-4 years now. And
it's time.
And
it's been longer than that, because they was in NXT doing that. So it is time for them to come to that. And like I said, not to cut you off, I completely agree with you saying, like, don't do the stereotypical, don't turn them into no gangsters and then like just let them get mad, let them give them an actual heel, a good heel turn, man. Like they did, kind of like they did with let's reimagine, let's redo their image, like they did with the Usos. Like when the Usos flipped from the color and all that shit to the black and white before, whatever. Give me something like that, man. Give me something like that.
I want to bend you guys' ear. Just listen to this for me 1 quick second. Okay. I would love for on Monday, the Monday after Raw, they have the Street Profits joining the Hurt Business as that tag team, and then having Omos, and then having Bobby Lashley, and then having MVP be kind of not even the mouthpiece. He don't really even need to be the mouthpiece in that situation, but for Omos, because everybody else knows how to talk. But and for Bobby too. Bobby and Omos, they need help. So everybody else can be like, you know what I mean, where they have people and they have a good relationship. But I would love to see that. I would love to see that go on. And Bianca being in there too, and it be something even as simple as like Bianca being like, hey, she's tired of being overlooked after this situation, and joining her husband. Her husband's like, listen, like, you know, that you don't get recognized unless you do something else, and now it's about this. And especially because like Bianca and Montez, they both dress up already. They both look cool as shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Dawkins yesterday, that was a hit of the week.
Bruh, I told you he put my brother, you say he put the Miracle Whip on the sandwich. That's what he did to Brian, bro.
So yeah, man, that's what I would love to see happen. But I think there needs to be a change, just because she been too goody two shoes, like, and she's lost her edge, because she had an edge when she came to NXT, and that's what got her noticed, because she was like that. She used to do all that, her gyration, everything like that. That was a part of, her personality, and I felt like it's been really watered down because she has the title.
Yeah, man. She got to lean into it now. Like, the arrogant asshole has to come out now.
Exactly.
If Becky Lynch did it with no problem, Bianca can do it with no problem.
Absolutely. And I think Bianca has way more personality than Bianca, or than Becky.
Yeah, big time.
So now we're getting to the main event. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. I want to hear what you guys think is going to happen. What you guys think, how's it going to go down?
I go back and forth every 45 minutes. For every second, I'm like, Cody is for sure going to win after seeing him on goddamn the Supercar commercial 11 times. Mm-hmm. I have to remember that they have expressed, well, and this was in the Vince era, that Roman was the guy. But damn, man, I can't, as much as I want to be 100% on Cody, I have to remember that this is Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns ain't had no time off. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go Cody.
Okay.
Because let's not forget, Roman has leukemia. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Is it? I thought it was back in like.
It's in remission, but you still need to rest when you can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Completely agree.
And I think being 3 years champ, goddamn, I think you could take some months off now. I think you can do the Brock Lesnar, part time for a little bit.
Can I say I appreciate, even though Roman Reigns is not on there every day, I appreciate the fact that he's on there way more than what Brock Lesnar was when he was champion.
He said he was gonna be, if he got the belt. When him and Brock were kind of feuding, and that was one of his things. Like, if I'm a champ, I'm gonna be on here. You're gonna see me and stuff like that. So yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and kind of make my pick. What we said on the Blur, what was with the Blur Cartel. I am gonna go Roman, and I think they're pushing. Like I said, Roman has been touted as the guy for so long, with him holding the belts and things like that. I'm thinking, I'm not gonna be mad if Cody wins, because I know, like I said, there is rumor that Triple H wants to get rid of the Universal title and just bring back like the World Heavyweight title or whatever the case may be. But I'm going Roman, and I'm thinking Roman's gonna do we're gonna get maybe 1,000 days of Roman as the champion, like they were saying, like 1,000 days of Roman, and then maybe once he hits that 1,000 days, whatever pay-per-view they have after that, maybe then he drops the belt. Maybe something happens tonight where like with the Bloodline losing the belts yesterday, or the Usos losing the belts yesterday.
Yeah.
He comes in, he has a little bit more, I'm more. He's upset, saying y'all are messing this up, and I'm pretty sure Solo's not gonna be too far away from this. So maybe something happened where Solo kind of interferes. Now I'm not saying it's gonna really impact the outcome, but I think Roman's gonna find a way to pull this one out, and he goes on to be champion. He has 1,000 days. Then whatever the big pay-per-view is after that, Cody gets a rematch. Whether it be at because Backlash is in May, so by that time it may be may hit that 1,000-day mark, and Cody gets a rematch. It gets a chance to close it out. Maybe they do like a steel cage or Hell in a Cell then, or something where you don't have to worry about people interfering or can't get in as easily. So, but yeah, my pick is Roman for this one.
I like you like both of you guys. And this is one of the things that I really like about WWE right now. Like beforehand, we knew who was going to be, unless they had something like Brock, and we knew that they weren't taking Brock off unless it was against Roman. So we didn't know who it was. So this one is just we actually have two big names in this situation. And you feel like you can't really go wrong in that situation. You got Roman, who's been doing a great job. They have great storytelling around him. And then you look at Cody Rhodes, who looks like the champion that you would want to have representing your company, and has the namesake to go along with it. I'm going to say, so I think Roman should win, just so that because I think he's coming up on that same time that Hulk Hogan had as far as his longer reign, and I would just like him to erase that from Hulk Hogan. So F Hulk Hogan. That's all that it comes down to. It's F Hulk Hogan. And so that Roman Reigns would win. I'm looking forward to. I think there'll be fireworks. I think there's going to be stuff that really brings they're gonna have to bring it. Like with the way that night one was, like it can't just be, it can't be bullshit. It can't be BS. Like you have to come with it. Like I need to see with Roman Reigns, I need to see his chest bloodied and swelled up some way or somehow. Either that or he needs to have some chair marks on the back. Something. Like he need to have some kind of grill marks. I need to see something. And I need to see that like it means something to him. And just because he said he wants to finish the story doesn't mean that it has to be finished on at WrestleMania. So that's where you can still be able to do it. You have the disappointment, but I think we talked about this on the Blur Cartel. There was a time where the best match that I saw from The Rock was at Backlash, because it was against Triple H in that what was it, the Iron Man match. I can see something like that happening, like where maybe it doesn't get finished there. Maybe you see the implosion of the bloodline, and you got people kind of wanting to see more, because like this is a great storyline. Plus I feel like they didn't even hit each other. Like I usually, when you have a good storyline, you know what I mean, like you just allow your emotions to get the best of you, and then y'all just go to fighting. But that hasn't happened. But it's still a great storyline. So Andrew Bender said that he thinks Sheamus might win the IC title. I hope he does, man. I hope he does. So
Drew, what up, man? That's the homie.
Yeah. So yeah. So as far as that, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the one. Go with the one.
I can't even be mad at it, man. It ain't like he
Hey,
ain't been a hell of a champion.
he
Mm-mm.
Um,
has, man. Roman has been doing like just the whole thing, just his whole reign as champion, and then this whole bloodline. Like, bro, this is if not the best WWE story. It's definitely top three, top two.
mhm.
Bloodline is just the whole thing, everything they've been building, man. It's been so good. Like I said, last night you kind of got some payoff last night, with the tag team match for the titles or whatever the case may be. But
Yo,
this whole
question.
thing, what's up?
Question about that match.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of y'all hear, like, when he hit Jay with the second one, did you hear him grab him by the face and say, "I'm sorry, Oos," and then threw him back up that last
No.
time? Go back and watch it and listen.
Okay. See, now you.
Bruh.
I knew
I
you
gotta go
said
back
Bruh,
and
something.
it's so many Easter eggs in that shit, bruh. Because he grabbed him by the face, like when they did when he got turned on. Bruh, it's writing in that match, bro. There's some writing in that match.
But I can't wait. I gotta go back and watch it. But what the deal just said, man. He like said, Reigns needs to win dirty. But like I kind of agree.
Yeah.
And then,
Storyline wise, Reigns needs to win in order to kind of keep the interesting story going.
Yeah.
But
Drew said that. Yep, he said that. Man, the way, and then after that, he knew, and that was the part that just, like, to be honest with you, I don't even, like, I would have even loved it if it's just like Jay versus Sammy, you know what I mean? Because, like, because those are the two people who have been, like, the MVPs of the storyline.
Yeah. Like, bro, it's so crazy. Like, how they gave, like, WWE when the ratings came out. You saw Jay was like I think Jay was 1 point higher than Jimmy.
Yeah. Bro,
hilarious.
Man.
he's been, but also, like, Jimmy's been, he's been slacking on his cardio too, but it's all right. We're not gonna talk about it now.
Hey, man.
You used to not be able to tell the difference. You can definitely tell the difference now.
Yeah.
One took the shirt off, one did not, and I'm saying that as a Husky man myself. So we it's all right though, Jimmy. But yeah, man, it's been a great run, and the one thing I love about the Bloodline storyline is it encompassed multiple title reigns, it encompassed multiple people, so it's not just one group, because it was supposed to be just for about Roman Reigns and the Bloodline, but like they made a big difference from there, and that's the one thing that I could so appreciate from that point. So how do you think your person is going to win? So, like, in your case, sir, how do you think Cody's gonna win?
I think the Usos are gonna come out, but I think Roman is gonna be like, no, let me show you how it's done for once. You couldn't take care of that one problem, and you see what happened to you. And the people are gonna hear it because Roman is a very vocal wrestler, and I'm glad he's learned, because let's be 100, Roman ain't the best technically sound wrestler and champion we've had. My bad, I'm gonna cut on the light. Roman's gift is the ability to tell stories with his facials, his expressions, the way he executes his moves. So he's gonna talk to them in a way that's gonna further cement that idea. This is just me, of Jay wanting to get that run back, because I ain't forgot about it. I ain't forgot that Instagram post where he said Jay versus Roman Reigns run it back. I ain't forgot it. You don't post something like that and then, you know what I'm saying, don't act on it. So I think we're gonna get some further cracks, and I think Cody's just gonna out wrestle that ass. I think a pedigree is gonna happen. Watch for it.
Definitely a pedigree. But I hope it's not the one that Seth Rollins does when he tries to do a spear and he just kind of gets it. I want Cody to hook him, look, you know what I mean? Look at the crowd and then give him that good old Almost the one, the Spike one. You know how the head goes down
downwards.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the OG pedigree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the match.
Yeah, so
Correct. Okay,
Yeah.
we got, and you know, like I said, we picked Oscar as a sweep to take out Bianca. I'm still holding on hope for Walter, but like I said, Sheamus, I can see Sheamus winning, but I don't think that's
I
what's
don't want
coming
Drew to
back.
win.
Long as that Drew, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't, like, I feel like he was kind of thrust in that position. Like he was like you know how they were doing Roman for a little bit, where they were just pushing him on us.
Yeah.
I think that's what they did because Roman wasn't there, and they're like, they won't notice the difference. It's still a big guy with black hair and a beard, and he can't really talk that well. So it will just do the same thing. So
yeah. I was just shot back at yesterday. I wish Seth would have gave him like a OG pedigree in that match against Logan Paul. Like I'm just, bro, just give him the real thing. Just don't even, because I remember just what I was watching some clips back in the day when Triple H used to do here. It was I can't remember what match it was, but like literally he didn't let them arms go until y'all hit the ground. Like he locked them arms, boom, he come down, then the arms get let go. Like it wasn't no you can try to soften the blow. None of that. No, you about to hit you about to hit your face.
And then the what? Oh, well, man, we got to talk. I can't wait to talk about somebody hitting their face, because yesterday somebody hit their face kind of hard, and I know she feeling it today.
Oh man!
But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later on this week. We'll probably have something. You know what we'll do? We'll probably do it Wednesday for the with the BS conversation. So that's what we're gonna talk about, because that way we'll have not only WrestleMania, we'll have the Monday after WrestleMania, and we'll have that opportunity to talk about it from there. So that's what we're going to talk about from there.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. But yeah, I as far as how I think Roman will win, I'm thinking, like I said, he's gonna go. I'm either thinking the Usos gonna come down. He gonna say some.
Yeah.
Bruh. Oh man,
it was all bad for her.
It was.
She was smiling because she was concussed. She didn't know what she was doing after this. She was just like, shit, we did it. We did that thing. They're like, yeah, sit your ass down here. Don't move. Don't move.
Chill out. Go chill out.
Hey, nah, don't get up. Don't get up.
But I'm thinking, kind of what I see what Sir was saying. Like he'll come down, he'll go say something to the Usos. They're gonna, they gonna come down or whatever. He go kind of give some directions. They go, and they ain't gonna like how he said it or something. They may back off. However, the Usos may back off. Right now, I think Solo is still ride or die. With Roman. So I'm thinking Solo's go. Like I said, he ain't gonna be too far from ringside or from the ring. Solo could come out, maybe do something to interfere or just mess with Cody or get Cody, just throw him off his game or something like that. I don't think it's gonna fully impact it, but it's gonna mess him up a little bit. Roman's gonna go from there, take advantage, maybe get a couple of spears off, or a couple of Superman punches and a spear or whatever, and get the win that route or something like that.
I'd like to see something where like, say for instance, like you said, I think Solo is still in Roman's corner. It's got to be something where like Roman says something, or like he pushes him, like he pie faces him, and then Solo just walks away. Like it's got to be something that, because if not, you're on mute.
You're not ready. That's what's gonna get said tonight.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
He's gonna that could be good. So then after that, I think it's going to be something like that. And Paul Heyman is still a point of like, hey, something may happen, but Paul's not like a big factor in that. So I think it's just going to be something where you got Solo getting, punked a little bit, put in a little brother mode, and he's like, nobody put Solo in the corner.
Basically.
Nobody. And then after that he walks away. And then I think Roman doesn't even let the Usos come out.
He's disappointed in them.
He's like, you guys have let me down. You let the family down. Like, here I am. I'm trying to show you. I'm gonna show you exactly what happened or what needs to happen because y'all have let me down enough. And he gonna say something to Jay, and Jay gonna be like, you know what? Forget you. And he gonna walk out, and Jimmy gonna go behind him. So then after he's going to eliminate himself, like eliminate those two people. It's just really good storytelling, man. Like the possibilities of what can happen are
immense. So many. It's so many.
And like, it makes me so happy considering like a couple years ago when we had Brock Lesnar as champion, we was like, we're going to get these suplexes, we're going to get these F5s, and then we're going to be out. And that's not the case anymore.
That's
like,
it. That was it.
And then like, I'm so glad they've got away from those just big meaty men slapping meat. You know what I'm saying? Because like, think about it, man. We had it where folks was like, you had Goldberg and Brock Lesnar as a main event match. Who wants that? They win a grand total of 4 minutes, and so it's one of those things where I'm excited to see the possibilities of all these matches. Do you think that there's going to be any special surprises? Do you guys think that The Rock's going to be there?
Nah, somebody did say The Rock is in LA, so it's, and I'm thinking maybe we get some type of Roman beats Cody. Maybe The Rock comes down, or maybe it shows up. I told you I think Bobby Lashley gonna show up. He's gonna show up to help Omos. I'm trying to think. I said I think the Brood is gonna be. I'm thinking we're gonna get the full Brood. Like, we're not just gonna get Gangrel. Like, I heard Tony Khan gave Christian hey, I'm giving you that one day. Yeah, you get a day pass. He got a day pass.
Bring your ass back though.
That's basically it. Like, that's basically it. So, and I'm thinking maybe we get Christian. Maybe we get the full Brood, but as much as I would, because we all know The Rock's he's not gonna win or can't win that match. Like, if they give him
Free Studios,
what's going on, man? But we all know, like, so The Rock can't win that match. I mean, it would be a good match just to see, but they'll have to. It'll probably be titled for SummerSlam. That's on the thing. Like, it'll have to be titled for SummerSlam, because that Backlash. Granted, Backlash is a nice pay-per-view, but it's not a big scale.
Big 4 or 5.
Yeah. So that's why I said it's not. I don't think it'll be. It wouldn't be his next match or whatever the case may be. So, but yeah,
I just think it's crazy that it's in LA, and Kevin Hart had a little introduction on WrestleMania, but The Rock can't show up. It's all right though.
I'm being honest. I really feel like The Rock showing up would dilute this story, because it's going to make you always feel like no matter how good you are, the final boss is The Rock. And I want us to get away from that. I want us to get away from the idea that the people of old are who you have to go through to be the actual top dog. I really want them to get away from it.
I'm with that.
The other thing is, I'm a huge conspiracy theorist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Switchblade's contract is up.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot about Jay. Jay, like, because we talked about the thing at Royal Rumble, because Jay was one of my wild out there picks or whatever. His contract is actually officially up. He's done with New Japan. He was kicked out as the leader of the Bullet Club. So, Jay, I
think he's gonna be there Monday. I think
that would be lit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be there Monday. And then
I'm gonna say this. Mark my words. If WWE gets Jay White, Kenny Omega and them are in trouble.
Oh,
Mark my words.
Kenny said that he'd be a fool to not listen to what WWE had to offer.
right.
And I think we never did have that conversation about CM Punk. We'll have to have that later. But I think the whole CM Punk incident soured him to the company. You know what I mean? Because he got punished for getting bit. That's crazy. So I think that kind of, and there's not anybody who's like a locker room leader. Like, you know how they have used to have the Undertaker, but then there's always somebody who was like a big badass behind the boss, so that, you know, everybody knows how to act, you know, accordingly. I don't think they have that right now.
Yeah. Well, I would love to see Jay pop up or show up, man. But I can definitely see that for Monday. You know, he shows up Monday night on Raw or whatever. But yeah.
So, well, do you think Stone Cold's going to be there? I would like him to be there, and like maybe Stone Cold stun LA Knight, and so that they can have their what and yeah moments, and then that's it.
I don't want any more legends, bro. It's a card that has soured me like over the last, I want to say 5 years. It just became a go-to, and then every time I see him, it gets worse and worse. Like when Vince forgot what a Stone Cold Stunner was, it kind of ruins the majesty of the Stunner for me. So,
God, I wish I had that gift. Because he was
like I like that lets you know Vince too old to be taking anything, bro. Just stay your ass in the back. Matter of fact, stay your ass at the office or the hotel or whatever. Don't come here. We don't need you.
Oh no, he's back in the building, bro. He had a headset on. It had a headset on last night or the night before.
I know. I know.
And that's why FTR probably stayed at AEW.
I can completely agree.
So
and I as much as so just the tag team match last night, man. It was, like I said, it was a really good match. But
hold it.
I'm just gonna say, I'm outside of that. I really think they. I don't know if we just need some fresh tag team, somebody who's like because it's like the same. It's a rotation. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it's kind of been I ain't say boring, but yeah. But go ahead. It's we can go ahead.
It's gonna be that. So, what's up, sir?
I was just gonna say, WWE has these templates that they fill with tag teams. You get your Team Angle rejects. We seen that with, you know, after Team Angle there was, what was the motherfuckers? Chad and Gable, American Alpha. Then you got this group, Alpha Academy, whatever. And I watched Stand and Deliver, and you got the Creed brothers. Now, the thing about the Creed brothers, though,
bruh, I love the Creed brothers.
They are them. Themothy is what they are.
Yeah.
Themothy. They are them. Why? Did you watch Stand and Deliver yet?
I have not.
Go watch
I told you gotta go back and watch it because I asked as well, bro. Yes.
I saw the last match, and then I think I started watching with Upper Management, and I saw the women's ladder match.
Yeah, the ladder match was cool. Go watch that tag team match.
Yes.
Go watch that tag team match, and then watch the Fatal 5-Way match.
Wesley.
I saw a super kick. I saw a super kick with a flip that put Ricochet and Adam Cole's one to shame.
Bruh. Yeah, because it was a jumping super kick. When they replayed it, both of his feet was off the air. It was, Axiom, that nigga serious. He's serious. I don't know who's serious for that match, but that nigga's real.
Bruh. Yeah. Him and like, what is it? So just I know he's gonna be in it real quick, but just real quick, shout out to Wes Lee, man, for what that man has done. Because I remember when he came, he was a tag team partner, and they won the tag team belt. Him and the dude that was with, I can't think of the dude's name, but they were nice. Nash, yeah. and they were nice together. They were. But my only thing with Wesley back then was the fact that he was kind of small. He still is, but he was small, and I was like, they ain't never push him as a singles. But the run they got him on now in NXT, bro, like shout out to Wes. I've been a fan of his since he showed up. But the fact that they giving him a push, and he doing the damn thing, bro, I'm loving it. And Wesley is such a fucking fighter, bro. Like, go watch that match. Please go watch that match.
That was an AEW match, bro. And then Dragon Lee was like Dragon Lee wasn't even the hardest person there. That's the crazy part. He wasn't even the star of the show, bro. That Ilya Dragunov cut,
bro. Ilya is my dude, bro.
Ilya is disgusting,
bro.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to check it out.
NXT got some people, bro. NXT got some people, and whenever they move up, bro, and if they get if they move them, like if they move this, because I know Bron's getting moved up to the main roster, but like this class that they got down there now, when they move up there, bro, give them some good. Let these boys. I know they small. I know they're not used. You're not your big meaty men, but these guys can wrestle and they can put on a damn show and tell a story,
bro. Bro, put it like this. When all them come up, it's going to be another era. It's going to be an era change.
That's what's up.
Bro, I can see that.
NXT it's an era change. There was a spot. I'm going to tell you this why. That was a spot where they had 3 men stacked on each other's shoulders on a move that happened outside. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I'll have to check that out.
On each other's shoulders. On a move that happened outside, but boy, yeah. Shout out to the Creed brothers, man. Them niggas is nasty.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to catch up on that, and then we'll put in everything. We'll see who had the best matches of the whole weekend. So that way we can be able to check it out from there, because there's a lot of them. We'll check that out. Like we always say, definitely be like the Hulk, but not like Hulk Hogan, because F Hulk Hogan. I firmly stand behind that each and every time. I get mad because he's on documentaries, and I'll be like, why is his old ass here? But what I'm going to say is, if you're not down with the BS, we only got 2 words for you, and that's join us. So until next time, we're gonna be here. Enjoy WrestleMania, and we out.